Hai, Assalamualaikum. Selamat datang dan selamat sejahtera semua. Okay, today I want to have one more session, revision, trial paper 2 Johor, 2021. Okay, it can, I will try to finish one set today. Wait, 1 minute. Okay, section A. As usual for paper 2, you must go through the whole question first, especially the formula part. Formula. So you must try to, at least you can know the formula that scattered in the list, so that later when you answer the related question, so you will remember there is a formula there. Because some students, they don't want to, some maybe they are a concentration to answer the question, then they forget to look at the list of formula. Okay, even though in the for section B AC part, sometimes you need formula to relate two physical quantities, for example. Okay, for section A, as usual, answer all questions. I try to go a bit faster. Okay, number 1, diagram 1 shows consumer needs to undergo body temperature check before entering business premises when a COVID-19 outbreak strikes. Sometimes issue semasa. Okay, the question may be related to current issues. Okay, so this one is about COVID-19, the use of the infrared camera. The thermometer. Okay, complete the following sentence by ticking in the box for correct definition. Okay, this is a quite new style of uh, testing you on definition. So this one is about temperature. Okay, so what is definition for temperature? Okay, it's a degree of hotness of an object. So this is tick just one box, the correct answer. So it should be degree of hotness. Here, a form of energy is definition for heat. Heat. If they want you to define what is heat energy, is a form of energy that can be transferred from one object to another. Okay. If you have question, you can write in chat. Maybe after a few minutes, I will look at the chat, because now if I'm presenting, I cannot go back to the chat. Okay. Okay, B, state the type of physical quantity measured by thermometer. So there are two groups. Okay. So both will be accepted. Either you use the base or derived vector. Okay, let's say I use this one measured by thermometer, which is temperature is base quantity. Okay, you just write down base quantity. Okay, it can be scalar quantity. Yeah. Okay, C1. State the unit presented in diagram 1. The unit, I think the temperature lah, temperature unit. Okay, for 36.6, what is the unit? Okay, this is degrees Celsius, degree Celsius. Okay, you can write this one. Or you want to write like this. Write Kelvin, because the one that started at the thermometer is 36.6 degrees Celsius. You write down the unit. Okay. Part 2, what is temperature reading from the diagram 1 in SI unit? Okay. 36.6 degrees Celsius. This is not SI unit. If they want you to write in Kelvin unit, what should you do? Plus 273. Because 0 degrees Celsius equals to negative 273 Kelvin. Okay. So you just plus, you will get the answer. 309.6. Okay. So this one is 309.6 Kelvin. So, okay. Okay. 6.6 plus 0.6 Kelvin. Okay. Write the unit correctly. Yeah. No mark. No unit, no mark. Okay. Number 2. Diagram 2.1 shows a physicist who introduced the concept of quantum in 1900. Diagram 2.2 shows a line spectrum of light, which quantum of energy is a discrete energy packet and not a continuous energy. So I hope you understand the concept of energy. Energy transferred in form of photons. Photons, which is discrete number. For example, there are 50 photons emitted. There are 100 photons emitted. That one is discrete. Okay. Okay, so you can see this is a line spectrum. Line spectrum shows the properties of the photon's energy, which is discrete, not continuous. You can see it has its own value or unique value of wavelength and frequency. Okay. Name the physicist in diagram 2.1. Oh, they want you to memorize the the face of the person. But I think the clue is already given here. It's about concept of quantum. Okay, discrete energy packet and not continuous. So this person is Max Planck. Max Planck. Boleh baca tentang sejarah dia. Kalau nama orang mesti betul dia punya spelling. Okay. Kalau spelling salah, kira salah lah. Okay, what is photon? What is photon? Is a what? Energy of light. Actually, it's light energy that travel in quanta. So we call it photon. Okay. Or you can write a discrete energy of light also can. Based on diagram 2.2, which color of light, P or Q, emits highest photon energy? As we know, formula for energy of photon is E equals to HF. The H is constant, Planck constant, so means E is directly we look at the color stated in the diagram. So you have blue, red. So the arrangement, red, orange, yellow, green spectrum from red to violet, lambda, increase, frequency, increase. So from here, if you compare lambda wavelength, lambda of red is longer than tau of blue light. But if you compare the frequency of red in color, so means if frequency of blue is larger, the energy of photons for blue color is higher. Okay, so means the blue color. Okay, the, the blue, they want you to explain, you need to explain about the relationship between E and F because frequency of blue light is larger than frequency of red light. Okay. Okay, calculate the photon energy of red light which has wavelength 690 nanometer. Okay, nampak unit dia. Lambda ialah dalam nanometer. 690. You convert to meter means times 10 to the power negative 9 meter. Okay, photon energy E equals to HF. But now not given F. From the formula, V lambda for light in the visible light spectrum travel in speed of light. So C equals to F lambda. So you will get F equals to C over lambda. Okay, you go and check in the list of formula what is value for C, speed of light, E divided by lambda. Okay, so the Planck constant 6.63 times 10 to the power of negative 34. You can check from the list, first part. Okay, C 3 times 8, speed of light. Okay, the wavelength need to convert to meter. So 690 10 to the power negative. So you will get energy equals to 2.88 10 to the power negative 19 joule. Okay, go maka substitution, final answer plus unit. Unit mesti betul. Okay, number 3, diagram 3 shows a weather forecast satellite orbiting the Earth at a certain height with the radius of orbit r and linear speed v. Okay, this is the orbit between the center of the Earth and the satellite, and this is the linear speed or orbital speed also can. A, state the factor that affect linear speed of satellite circulating on the surface of the Earth. Formula for linear speed. Okay, if you forgot the formula, you can just try to find it by using this formula, centrifugal force equal gravitational force. Okay, so we can cancel M here. 1 F cancel. So you will get V equals to square root of Gm over speed. This is a universal gravitation constant. This is mass of Earth. Of course, the Gm is constant. Okay, constant. So if Gm is constant means relationship between R It's like this. Okay, V directly proportional to square root of 1 over square root of R. Okay, so means the only factor that affect is radius of orbits. Okay, semakin perlahan lah. Okay, semakin dekat semakin laju. B, a weather forecast satellite with a mass of 4192725 kilogram orbits the Earth at height 600 kilometer. Calculate linear speed of satellite orbiting the Earth. Okay, we use the same formula just now. Okay, square root of Gm over R. So in this case, because it is at the height of 600 kilometer, given here is radius of the Earth. Okay, this is radius of the Earth, and this is the satellite. And then the radius of orbit is this one. So what you do, you need to plus the Earth plus height h. Okay, so you will get the answer. Okay, substitute all the values correctly. The value of G you can get from the list of formula. 7 10 power negative 11, and then mass of Earth 5.97 10 to the power 24 by radius of the Earth 6.37 10 to the power 6 plus 600 times 10 power 3. I'm using calculator carefully. So you will get the answer equals to 7558.476 meter second negative 1. Okay, you can write in the standard form 3 meter second negative 1. Okay, so if you round off, make sure 3 significant figures. For 2 decimal lah, 2 decimal. Okay, centripetal acceleration of the satellite. Okay, what is centripetal acceleration? Formula: centripetal force F equals to mv squared divided by R. Centripetal force mv squared divided by compare to Newton. Thus, we get centripetal acceleration. Okay, so you gantikan saja value yang dapat dari atas tadi. Gantikan nilai ini. Seven point 56 10 power 3 divided by R. The R you must plus this one. Okay, 6.37 10 power 6 plus 600 times. You will get the answer is 8.197 meter second negative Joule. So this one is centrifugal acceleration. Give example of satellite made in Malaysia. So we have quite a few. Biasa, taklah salah satu. Kita ada juga Tiong Sat. Razak Sat. Dan we have Defect. Taklah nama satu. Tak tahu kan, ni isu. Okay, number 4. Two similar loudspeakers were placed 0.8 meter apart on a moving ice cream truck connected to audio signal generator frequency. The speakers produce coherent sound wave. Two kids walk distance 3.2 meter in parallel in front of loudspeakers. They heard loud sound and soft sound alternately. Okay. Yeah. So ada loud sound and soft sound. Saya rasa you tahulah apa konsep dia kan. Ini interference. Interference of sound wave. Kalau ini ialah constructive interference. Kalau membina. Okay, from here, the two loudspeakers separated by separation, which is A, loud sound, this is X. Distance between this E, wavelength is lambda, meaning of two coherent sources. The two loudspeakers connected to the same audio signal generator, so they are coherent sources. Dia adalah coherent lah. It means they will produce wave with same frequency, okay, and same or constant phase difference. Okay. Okay. The sources that produce constant phase. Okay. Beza fasa yang sama. Okay. Frequency of the audio signal generator is increased, F increase. What happens to the distance between two consecutive loud sound, which is X? Explain. Tiga markah di sini. Okay. So, what is the relationship between? Okay, as you can see for interference equation, we have this formula. X equals to d lambda over A. We can see the terms F here, tak ada frequency. But we know relationship between F and lambda is inversely proportional. So means kita akan gunakan 2 point di sini untuk jawab. Okay. As the frequency increases, the wavelength decreases. Okay, wavelength dia berkurang. Then kita guna second formula. D and A are constant, so X directly occurs. Wavelength don't simply use already defined. Circuit loud sound increases. Between speakers line and separation two speakers. Okay, kita dah dapatkan 3 markah. 3 markah bermaksud ada 3 poin. Nak baca jawapan. Distance distance of 3.2 meters from speaker. Ini D. 5 consecutive loud sound, distance 3.3 meter. 5 consecutive loud sound. Okay. Oh sorry, nanti saya kena tunjuk the loud sound. Okay. Loud. Bukan 5 lah sebab 5 tu bukan separation dia ada 5, ada loud sound ada 5. Okay, saya lukis sikit supaya you nampak. Okay, ni ada 5 ni. Okay, between 2 kita kira sebagai 1x. 1x. Okay, jadi maksudnya ada 4x lah. Okay, so 4x equals to 3.3 meter. So x ialah 3.0.86 meter. So Ax divided by G. Okay, A 0.8 meter, X 0.86, G 3.2. So all in. Okay, so dapat lambda. Unit kena betul. Gantian unit betul. Okay, speed of sound wave. Formula V equals to F. Sudah diberikan dalam soalan. Balik Frekuensi 600 Hz. 600 wavelength. String of sini 3 significant figures at least atau 2 decimal to 3.6 meter second. Dapat ni. Okay, number 5. Diagram 5.1, 5.2 shows hotel pushing trolley, loaded trolley. There is net force acting on trolley, causes to accelerate from P to Q. Position of the trolley from P to Q for both diagram are different but with same time interval. Kena baca dan highlightkan semua important important point. What is the meaning of friction? Okay, friction, when you walk, you move forward, there is a force that helps you to walk. We call it friction. If you are walking to the right, friction is left. So definition, force that opposes the motion of an object. Yang menentang action, daya perseveran. Compare mass of the loaded trolley. Compare between 5.1 and 5.2. Okay, so you can see from here, 5.2 is bigger load compared to 5.1. So you set first, you want to start with 5.1 or 5.2? Okay, let's say I start with 5.1. So mass of loaded trolley in then compare force. The same person is pushing, no mention about push harder. Maksudnya dia force dia sama. Okay, push at the same force. So force of the quarter is same to that. Pun saya start dengan 5.1 dulu. Ini equal. Compare acceleration of the trolley. Okay, boleh check position dia. Okay, for same time interval, you can see 5.1 only move short distance. But distance PQ for the second diagram is longer for same time taken. So this one shows in 5.2, the trolley. Okay. I think it's something wrong. So, I think the diagram is wrong level. Wait, okay, distance here. I think this one should be longer. This one moves slower, so for same time taken, cannot move faster, cannot move. Diagram tu ada level salah. This one is formula F equals to MV. Okay, same force. So relationship between M and E, inversely proportional. Accelerate fast level, it will move further. Okay, right now. There's a mistake. So acceleration of the trolley in 5.1 is larger. Smaller mass, right? The state relationship between mass of loaded spray, loaded trolley and acceleration. Okay, the smaller the mass of loaded trolley, the okay, second of motion. Based on diagram, if I push the trolley by using means decrease the force already, force applied. So F equals to ME. For same mass of load, decrease the so F decreases. Explain briefly your answer to marks. Okay, by using one hand, the force applied is reduced. The force decreases. I state like showing that you really understand. Acceleration decreases. Number 6.1 shows 6.2 boy playing skateboard, increasing speed. Constant, increasing. When pushes his leg harder and faster. You can see there's a forward thrust, there is air resistance. Okay, what is a resultant force? The vector sum sama. Saya tambah vector sum of the force on the object. Okay, okay. Based on a diagram 6.1 and 6.2 contrast. Yang ni kita guna compare dan contrast sama lah. Okay, type of motion, inward of acceleration. Maksudnya nak you compare acceleration. Okay. The boy in 6.1 more 0 x the boy in uniform acceleration. Okay, nampak sebab term saya tadi ialah zero acceleration. Uniform acceleration increasing speed. Okay. Resultant force act on the boy. The result on the boy is 0 in 6.2. Forward thrust with air resistance. In 6.1, forward thrust is equal to air resistance. Sebab dia constant in and not 0. Relationship between type of motion with resultant force. As resultant force motion is acceleration okay, forward thrust with a resultant force. The larger the forward thrust. For paper 2 laws are directly proportional, inversely proportional, which is right. Based on the diagram, okay, the larger the forward thrust, the larger the resultant force. Because resultant force equals to forward thrust minus resistance. Okay, like D1. If mass of ball and skateboard 60 and 2.8 respectively, accelerate 3, calculate forward thrust. Assuming air resistance 14 Newton. So formula F equals to ME. Okay, this F, if more than force act, this is resultant force. Ini panggil resultant force. Okay, the boy and the skateboard, they are moving together. Okay, because the boy is standing on the skateboard. So the mass will become the total mass 60 plus 2.8. So the forward thrust, you want to find a forward thrust. So forward thrust I put as Ft minus resistance. Air resistance equals to Mp. Okay, so forward thrust minus 43. Okay, so you will get the answer equals to. So this is the forward thrust that produce acceleration 3 meters second negative. Okay, part 2 state the change would happen if the skateboard is replaced with other board with mass is 5 kg as it continues its motion. Means increase the mass. Just now is 2.8, now increase to 5. So mass relationship between A and mass. Mass increase, acceleration decrease. Okay, so means the skateboard will move slower or accelerate slower. Okay, or you write acceleration decreases. Number 7, 7.1 shows type of nuclear reaction where numbers of neutron produced is X. So this is nuclear fission. I think you know already. With barium and strontium, okay, the number of neutron released out two. Apa you boleh calculate sekali lagi. Okay, nuclear addition. It's about this split. The splitting of heavier nucleus to produce light. State the value of X, hanya state saja to state example use of energy produced in nuclear reaction. Okay, kita gunakan dia untuk generation of electricity. Nuclear power station, dia generate. Okay, B, given this one, this equation, radioactive decay, and all the value of mass given in AMU, calculate mass effect. Formula related, Einstein formula, E equals to mc squared. Speed of light C, m is mass effect, E is nuclear energy. So you want to find mass effect, what you do, you need to take the initial mass before decay minus the total mass after decay. So for radium, the mass is 226.54 minus mass of radon and helium. Radon 22201. This one is after 4 to helium. So 4.003. So unit will be in A and U. So we get the answer 0.519 A and U. So we call it mass defect. This one. Okay, energy release E C theta. So this one joule SI unit. So mass you need to convert to kilogram. Given here AMU this value is factor. So 0.519 you convert to kilogram multiply dengan many students convert to square this one. Okay, so you get the wrong answer. So answer you will get is 7.2. Give a safe method of storing radioactive material. So actually it depends on the level, but you can just give one example. Stored in lead container. Ini kalau yang very strong punya lah, stainless steel ataupun concrete box dan sebagainya. Okay, number 8. Okay, diagram 8.1 shows portable device and function as electric screwdriver or drill. The rational speed of the direct current motor can be adjusted according to suitability of turning screws or drill. Okay, without drill. What is the meaning of catapult field? Okay, force on current carrying conductor in magnetic. Combination of magnetic field produce catapult. So it is resultant magnetic field that produce by interaction of magnetic field Itulah, ya. Magnetic field, conductor, magnetic field or magnet. One mark saja ni. State or factor affects speed of rotation, force. Okay, one factor saja. Factor yang affect force on current carrying conductor. Kita ada banyak factor. We can put as current, okay, strength of magnet, okay, number of turns of coil. Bagi satu lah. Okay, bahagian B, in complete DC motor, you are provided commutator, carbon brush, 2 dry cell and connecting wire. Complete diagram by using all components specified. So ini adalah motor. Okay. So there is a split ring commutator. So ring macam ni, dia dah split lah, potong dua. And then connect 2 dry cell. Boleh label commutator. Carbon brush, dry cell. Okay. Indicate and state direction of rotation of the rectangular coil. Nak guna apa? Climbing to left hand rule. Sebab ini adalah motor, so kita guna climbing left hand. So current flowing dari positif ke negatif, nampak dia dah tanda arrow, maksudnya sini mesti positif, ha? Ini negatif dengan tanda salah. Okay, climbing left hand. Okay, put your forefinger dari telunjuk north to south macam ni. Okay, to the screen. Into the screen, body side, into the screen. And then your thumb will be upwards. Okay, so maksudnya F dia. Kalau ini atas, ini mesti bawah sebab ada one pair. We rotate daripada macam ni. Dia akan rotate dari sini ke sini, so dia akan jadi clockwise direction. The force produced depends on certain characteristic of motor. Jadi ni motor, kilowatt. Suitable characteristic. Motor rotate faster. Means kita nak force dia lebih. More number of turns. Number of segment in commutator. Number of segment kita pilih kita tengok yang ni 10 dengan 2, 12 tak banyak beza. So maksudnya kita boleh pilih paling baik adalah so number of turns in the coil is more. More number of turns. Jangan tulis nombor, contoh tulis 10 atau belas. Tak boleh. Guna perkataan more, larger, reason, force. Jangan tulis increase speed. Ini maksudnya repeat. Repeat apa segment, more, reason, reduce, fraction. Okay. And here, if I have time, I will continue tonight for section B. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Bye.